Hey everyone, Joe here. In today's video, I want to explain the difference in the optical slave modes on your Speedlight and why and when you may want to use one over the other. So let's hop in here and get to this. Hey gang, just a quick reminder, if you want to help support my channel, using my affiliate links down in the description below is a great way to do that without any extra cost to you. If you're looking for the absolute best photo and video accessories, I have a number of curated lists on Amazon of gear that I use and highly recommend. Okay everyone, welcome back. Well, let's first start talking between the difference between your regular slave mode, which is normally slave 1 on most Speedlights, and your optical slave mode 2, which is your pre-flash cancellation mode. Now, your regular slave mode, which works about like you'd think it would. The Speedlight sees the flash, it fires. Okay, well, slave mode 2 is what's called a pre-flash cancellation. And what happens a lot of times, your Speedlight or your camera will send off a couple of strobes to try to get focus a little bit better. And slave mode 2 will help cancel that. So let me demonstrate slave mode 1 here on this Yongnuo and let you see it. Now, I have it set to slave 1, but do keep in mind you want it to be able to see this. Now, I'm in a small studio, so I can actually point these in two different directions and there's enough light bouncing around, it would still trigger it. But if you're in an outdoor environment or a large studio, or say we're at a wedding or something, in a large church, something other, or event hall, then you may want to have this pointing towards the direction your flash is coming from. So we make sure I got this one turned on. It's on slave 1. And for here, for example, I'm going to use another Speedlight. Now, let me fire this. Well, let it fire it. And there, it fired. It's what you expect. However, not everybody can afford 2 Speedlights. So we can turn this one off. And set that down. And let's use the pop-up. Now this camera is set up by default, so when you go to take focus on anything, it fires a few little strobes. Oh, see what happened? This fired off. It didn't take a photo, but it did fire off a single or strobe of shots to kind of get the good focus. Of course, I had my hand over the front, so it can't get focus. But what you notice every time this one does that, it fires your strobe. Now, this may cause some issues because your strobe might not be able to keep up. And for example, I've got mine on 120th power, so it is able to keep up in this example. However, it's going to cause some issues taking photos, and you may need this to get good focused in correctly. That's when you want to go over here and put this one in slave 2 mode. Like I said, slave 2 mode is pre-flash cancellation, and since it's a pre-flash, it prevents that. Now I'll turn it back this direction and show you again. Or you'll notice the pre-flash isn't firing the Speedlight, and only the main flash, when the camera actually takes the photo, is actually setting the Speedlight off. So anyway, I hope that helps you out understanding the difference between your slave mode, your regular slave mode, normally slave mode 1, and slave mode 2, which is normally your pre-flash cancellation mode. So anyway, hope this tutorial is helpful. If it is, how about give me a thumbs up? Thumbs up is always highly appreciated. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please take the time to subscribe. Subscribing is for you. Let you know when I release more videos. And until next time, everyone, thank you for watching.